What's up?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape.
They took too long.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And here comes the
Do they know? No, they got throw it.
Man, you want to start fast and you're a defense, that's how you do it. Get to the quarterback not once, but twice in a row. You're not letting him feel comfortable from the start of this game. Great execution by this defense.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short of
They got scared.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game.
We're going to try right with the quarterback.
But he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's open on the right. Creates a little space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
You know, you're in the red zone, you bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Forced out of the pocket. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass.
Wild.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon
They
as
ain't
they
even
got the ball.
10 1 pass yet.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. 2nd and 4.
They ain't even 10 1 pass yet.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. 2nd and 4. nearly complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moving away from pressure. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Okay.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Takes it on the return. The speed,
That's a good return.
the elusiveness, all on display in this sweet return there. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from the 11. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. A lot of field in front of them.
I can't believe we did that.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They've got it right
A field
on the edge
goal
of the
would be
red zone,
nice,
but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, screw up.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. Trying to bull his way in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Needing to move the chains, here comes Kentucky on 4th. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Kentucky! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows? Better yet, gets a
They got an ideal
This game
player.
is entirely different.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. This time they'll go to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down.
Yeah.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down.
Did they not pass?
The first half. The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky sends the offense back out.
We're going right with the quarterback.
To the air on first down.
Oh, God.
The quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Now we fucked
This
up.
is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Got a man. It's Garrison.
Nope.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up.
That was a hard catch.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Motherfucker.
It was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He's going to run it. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. The hand to the running back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. And he was hit.
Are you kidding me, Kentucky?
Falls to the ground, incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch.
We better not let them score.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
We're struggling.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. And the quarterback will be slowed down.
Good job.
43.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
He'll field the punt and look for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process.
Yeah, we finally catch the pass.
Very, very uncomfortable.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Give to the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Can we not win at home?
Had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Ah!
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the tailback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
This game is pissing me off.
In a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
We lose, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
37, it's 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd
He got
quarter
sandwiched.
with a big sack. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got his man. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead, now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and trying to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Handoff to the single back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finally, some
We'll try to win.
from this
I'm
offense,
not
which
gonna
has
lie.
done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Makes him talk to the hand. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. End off from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Kentucky trying to convert on 4th down. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup.
We're up 14-0.
On that one, Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
We had.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him. It's a sack, and what a
Well,
stop
we
for this
won.
defense.